Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one is on the former WBC heavyweight world champion, the man that reigned for 5 years, defending his title 10 times, Muhammad Ali, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and we have the lightweight, the unified lightweight world champion, Teofimo Lopez, the rising superstar, who has some words to say about Deontay Wilder, to defend his friend, Tyson Fury. You understand what I'm saying? But all I'm going to tell Teofimo is to keep it fair, homie. Keep it fair. Y'all check this out.
I think that they just got to move that to the, they should move that to the side. However, things happen. That's just the sport, the corruption of the boxing, the political part.
They are going to have a fight.
They are going to have a fight, and I'm not saying that it's not going to be a good fight for them. I'm just saying everybody wanted to see the AJ Tyson Fury fight, and eventually we should see that maybe come the end of this year or the beginning of next year. And I'm hoping for that. I want to see an undisputed heavyweight world champion. And I'm rooting for both guys because it's the sport, the boxing. We haven't seen an undisputed heavyweight world champion in about probably over a decade, and that's big.
So you think Tyson is going to win again, the third fight?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so. I believe when you take a fighter's heart, no matter how hard they train, no matter how hard and what they say, when you take their heart, that's the end of it. Like Lomachenko.
Y'all see Teofimo saying that, Tyson Fury took Wilder's heart. Not only that, he said that it's the corruption in boxing that's the reason why the third fight is happening. Now, I like Teofimo. I like his skill set. He's one of the cats that you could say he's earning it the hard way. You feel me? He's fighting the best of the best. He's getting his shit. He's getting it out the mud, and I can respect that. I can respect it. But to say that Deontay Wilder had his heart taken by Tyson Fury is some bullshit, T.O. To say that Deontay Wilder is getting a third fight because of politics and the corruption in sport is bullshit, T.O. You understand what I'm saying? It's bullshit. And you saying you're a man of honesty, you're a man of fairness, right? But right now, you're not being honest and fair, homie. You're not. Because first of all, the corruption in sport don't have shit to do with Deontay Wilder taking Tyson Fury to court and to mediation to win his third fight when it was a third fight in a goddamn contract. It was a rematch clause for a third fight in the contract. And you telling me that's corruption in sport? You telling me that's the politics of sport? Or is that a man just smart as fuck to put a rematch clause in the contract? So if he do take an L to this man right here, Tyson Fury, right, he get his shot back at his fucking world title. Because this man right here, Tyson Fury, knew from the beginning, that he had to fight Deontay Wilder the third time. Y'all go do the research, because I'm tired of researching all this motherfucking shit, and Wilder still ain't getting no respect and no love. You understand what I'm saying? Tyson Fury knew from the beginning. That's why he said he couldn't face Anthony Joshua until he take out Deontay Wilder for the third time. When I smash his face, get him out the way, right? And then he will go out there and fight Anthony Joshua for Undisputed if Joshua will have the fight. But remember, Tyson Fury said he would never fight Anthony Joshua. Remember that. He said he would never fight Anthony Joshua. Now all of a sudden, right, you want to fight Anthony Joshua for Undisputed, which I'm not pissed off at, right? If the fight would have happened, I would have respected the fight. I would have bought the fight. I would have watched the fight and showed the fight to the people that want to see the fight. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to move with boxing and have boxing move. I love boxing. I'm a fan of boxing. You know what I mean? So I'm going to move with boxing, have boxing move, and I'm going to keep it fair. If they would have had the fucking Undisputed fight, I would have paid for it. They would have got my dollars. But nonetheless, Deontay Wilder won his fucking court case, bro, in mediation to get his third fight. Because, like I said, he put a rematch clause in the contract. Now, you said you weren't giving Loma no rematch. Why? Because he was too cocky, he was too bold, and he didn't put the rematch clause in the contract because he thought he was just going to get you done. Now, I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to me carefully. Y'all listen to me carefully. Teofimo Lopez say he's not giving Loma the rematch because he should have put a rematch clause in the contract, right? That was his mistake, right? For being too cocky, being too bold, and just thinking he was going to walk through Teofimo Lopez. But Deontay Wilder do put a rematch clause in the contract, not being too cocky, not being too bold, being respectful to Tyson Fury, understand that anything can happen in boxing. Let me say that again. Understanding that anything can happen in boxing. So you save yourself a lifeline, homie. You put yourself in position to get your shit back if you lose your shit. And everybody keeps saying this fight should have just been pushed to the side, pushed to the side, pushed to the side. Like Deontay Wilder ain't a motherfucking fighter. Like he want the former WBC heavyweight world champion. Like he want the champion that got his title taken in the last fight. You understand what I'm saying? Reigned for 5 years, family. Reigned for 5 years, 10 title defenses, time Muhammad Ali. And y'all can't show this man a little bit of respect to get his fucking rematch clause? Regardless of what y'all think about the accusations. Regardless of what happened to Mark Breland. Put all that shit to the side. That has nothing to do with y'all. That has nothing to do with y'all as fighters. That's Deontay Wilder and what he's doing, what he say he felt and what he thought that happened inside that square circle. That's Deontay Wilder and his problems with Tyson Fury. Nobody else's. It's up to Deontay Wilder to present that evidence. It's up to Deontay Wilder to show proof that that shit happened and what he was talking about. And to go in that ring in the third time and get Tyson Fury done to prove that he did what he said he did. And if not, Deontay Wilder have to live with that for the rest of his life, not y'all. You understand me? But one thing y'all have to get credit for is that man is smart. He's not dumb. He knew he deserved his third fight. He wanted to let them take his third fight for them just because y'all talking about some damn undisputed in the heavyweight division. Because when Deontay Wilder was trying to get undisputed in the heavyweight division, nobody was attacking it this hard. When Wilder tried to fight Anthony Joshua for undisputed, you didn't see people out there screaming Joshua should make the fight happen. You didn't see people saying, oh man, this shit need to go down. They need to make it happen, man. We need undisputed. We haven't seen undisputed in the last 10 to 20 years. We didn't see that shit. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. We didn't see that shit. So we seeing the biasness in this shit. We see it Teofimo Lopez right here with Tyson Fury because that's his stable mate and maybe be his friend. They might got a relationship. We don't know what's going on with Teofimo and Tyson Fury, but I know they buddies and they always hugged up when they see each other, congratulating each other. He's in the ring with him after he beat Deontay Wilder. Right there, he's hanging out with him in Miami. So we see what's going down. It's your homeboy, so you go rap for your homeboy. But fair is fair, homie. Fair is fair. If you go say you're a fair man, you believe in respect and honesty and all that shit, then keep it trill. Keep it trill. You say you want to get sports back to boxing back to the glory days. Well, bring it back and have Tyson Fury respect this contract, and he's obligated to be a man and step up to the plate to fight Deontay Wilder the third time. How many fights that we seen with trilogies? Don't make it like that this is the worst fight in fucking boxing. Let's cut that bullshit out. The first one was a draw. Okay, Fury got the best of him in the second fight, however y'all want to see it. So then we go back to the third fight. You understand what I'm saying? We get to the third fight. Motherfucker Pacquiao and Marquez fought 4 times. You feel me? But her, Deontay Wilder, do everything the right way, and he gets shitted on. You know what I mean? Teofimo, you can't use your situation with Lomachenko, and you don't know if you took Lomachenko hard or not. You won the fight. You won the fight. How do you know you took his heart, bro? You won the fight. If you want to prove that you took Lomachenko hard, give him a rematch. Give him a rematch. Show us you took his heart and knock his ass out. Show us. You feel me? Because to take a man's heart, you got to prove it. Get him in the ring again. Oh, man, I took his heart. It's going to be easier next time. Watch this. Well, let's see. You got that win, and I'm giving you that win. That's a big-time win. You beat Lomachenko, bro. Big-time history. You understand me? But I didn't look at Lomachenko. Like, I gave him all the credit in the world, but I didn't look at him as the most skills in boxing. Yes, he had a great skill set, right? But I didn't look at him as having the most skills in boxing and how ESPN and everybody else tried to blow him up. I respect him as a hell of a fighter, and I was a fan of his, just like I'm a fan of yours, right? But I didn't look at him as the next Muhammad Ali or better than Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Boyd Crawford, Earl Spencer, that shit. I looked at Lomachenko as being a hell of a fighter with a skill set on him that he can possess to go in there and get the job done. But not above all that other shit. You know what I mean? So I didn't believe that hype. You feel me? But if you say you took Lomachenko hard, get his ass in the ring and prove it again, because that's what Deontay Wilder finna do. Fury finna show us if he took his heart or not. This third fight is gonna prove it. If he get in there, he do the same thing to Deontay Wilder he did in the second fight. Kudos to him. I dust my hands off. I got to give the man his credit and his respect. You feel me? But I do feel like he did something in that second fight. And the third fight is going to prove it. And we going to have to eat that shit up if he do that. But if D go in there and knock his motherfucking ass out and get that belt back, oh, I'm looking for all the apologies. I'm looking for everybody to get this man his respect, and don't nobody run. And don't nobody run. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about, well, you should give Fury another shot, because that's it. That's it. Y'all didn't believe in Deontay Wilder. Y'all all counting him out. Y'all all counting him out. Y'all all disrespecting him, bro. And that's pure bullshit. Because all that man do is show nothing but love to the people over in America. Show nothing but love to the people over in America and the U.S. fighters. And this don't have nothing to do with people going for the U.K. fighters or the Mexican fighters or whatever fighter you want to go against. I'm just saying, if you're on U.S. soil and Deontay Wilder showed you love as an American fighter, right? Pump you up, showed you love, and you shitting on him and downing that man, then you not real, my G. You not real. You not keeping it real. You not saying what you say you are. You're being a hypocrite. You feel me? You are being a hypocrite. And you got to look yourself in the mirror and say that shit. Look yourself in the mirror and say that shit. I'm not being real at this moment. I'm being a fucking hypocrite. Because that man earned his position to get his third title. To get his third shot at that fucking, at his world title that he just lost. You know what I mean? That he just lost. Reigned for 5 years, bro. Reigned for 5 years, 10 title defenses. And he have his first loss and the man can't get his rematch. The man can't get his rematch after his first loss. Come on, man. After he put a fucking rematch clause in the contract, after he gave Tyson Fury 2 shots at it, because after the first fight, they draw, right? And Tyson Fury went away from the rematch right afterwards, he didn't have to come back and get him another shot. He didn't. He turned down money to get that man another shot just to prove that he was better than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury came out on top. And now you telling me Tyson Fury shouldn't respect that and get that man his shot back? Come on, man. Cut the bullshit out, man. Cut the bullshit out. Go to the kitchen, get the sharpest knife, and cut the bullshit out. Really, bro. Really. But nonetheless, the third fight is here, man. The third fight is taking place. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, July 24th in Las Vegas, right? And D, to me, is going to make a statement and show everybody why he is the bronze bomber and why he is the baddest motherfucker in the heavyweight division. You understand what I'm saying? So we will find out July 24th. The fight is coming. And when it's over and Deontay Wilder is victorious, I want everybody to get that king his fucking just due and this respect. And that's that. At the end of the day, this your boy Monty. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status.